With 10 seconds left in a tie game and a state tournament berth on the line, Mike Voidowich figured it was the perfect time to call a new inbounds play. Ben Garrett inbound the ball to a wide-open Will Swank for a layup that became the game-winning points in Southern Columbia's 43-41 win over North Penn Mansfield on Saturday in the District 4 Class 3A third-place game. That one was relatively new that we've been saving for a spot just like that, said Voidowich, Southern's coach. It couldn't have worked out any better. Swank added, we just added it right before playoffs. We run that play over and over again. It usually works out at practice, so I knew it was going to work in the game. Southern opens the Class 3A boys basketball state tournament Saturday at District 2 champion Riverside, after qualifying for states for the second straight season. We started off in November, and we knew our one goal was getting back to the state tournament, Southern junior Nate Gallagher said. That goal seemed in danger early Saturday. After losing in the district semifinals to drop into a win-or-go-home game against Mansfield, Southern fell behind 18-3 just 6 minutes into the game. We came out a little flat, Voidowich said. We wanted so much to get a crack at that district championship, and we didn't. That definitely played a factor. Mansfield's leading scorer, Cooper Shaw, scored 7 of his game-high 18 points in that opening stretch. Southern sophomore Jake Garrett came off the bench to hit a three-pointer, starting the comeback for his team. This group, I've probably said this word a million times, is a resilient bunch, Voidowich said. They do not quit ever. Gallagher shifted over to defend Shaw, and Southern held Mansfield scoreless for a stretch of 5:20. However, Southern had its own scoreless stretch of 5:25 at the same time. It was looking bad in the first half, Gallagher said. The story of our season the whole time has been don't quit. Coach preaches that every day. Then Southern got going. After scoring 7 points in the first 12 minutes, Southern scored 12 points in the final 4 minutes of the first half. We've typically had a slow start these last couple weeks, Swank said. Once we start making shots, our intensity starts going up and we're playing as a team, we can get the job done. Swank kick-started the offense, scoring 8 of his team-high 14 points in that stretch, starting with a three-pointer off a pass from Gallagher to end Southern's drought. We relaxed and hit a couple shots, and that made all the difference, Voidowich said. Will Swank hit a three, and he was a different guy from then on. After his three, Swank hit a short jumper in transition and then got a steal and fast break layup. Braden Greekavage then hit a three-pointer with an assist from Gallagher and Southern was within 22-18 with 90 seconds left in the half. They were making their shots in the beginning, Gallagher said. Once we started scoring, we realized we could play with these guys. That's what we said at halftime. We came out and dominated the second half. Southern scored the first 5 points of the second half to tie the game at 24, but Mansfield responded with a 6-0 run of its own. Mansfield expanded its lead to 37-30 late in the third quarter. Ben Garrett hit a pair of free throws, and Greekavage drilled a corner three-pointer just before time expired to cut the deficit to 2 points after the first quarter. Just 34 seconds into the fourth quarter, Gallagher found a wide-open Jace Malakowski for a game-tying layup. We knew if we tied them we weren't going to give it up, Gallagher said. We know the fight that we have. The teams traded baskets to tie the game at 39, and once again defense took over. A team like we have, that's how you've got to play, Voidowich said. We've got to play defense and rebound and not give up and find a way to win. That's what we did today. Mansfield didn't score for more than 5 minutes, and Southern's only bucket during that time was a hook shot by Swank with 3:40 to play. Shaw tied the game for Mansfield with 1:07 to play, and the last points came on that inbounds play. They raised my heartbeat, that's for sure, Voidowich said. Greekavage finished with 9 points and 9 rebounds. Gallagher was held well below his season average in scoring with 5 points, but had game highs of 12 points and 6 assists. I knew going into the second quarter I wasn't on, Gallagher said. At that point, I thought to myself, how can I contribute? Southern Columbia 43, North Penn Mansfield 41.